Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Rosie Rosette. What 2020? Pow! Okay, this is just going to be brief because I only have 35 minutes to do it. I have too many videos I need to delete. Anyway, Joe Budden. Now, I saw that video with Tahiri, your ex, and boy, that Jason Lee, he is a mess. I had to type in there, can you let the girl breathe? Jason was like, well, what about this? What about this? What about this? I don't know if they were under a time crunch, but Jason, you have to understand, you have to let someone in the moment when they're recollecting about something that is so heinous or so traumatic to them, give them time to exert the feeling, the emotion, the hurt, the trauma. I was, oh, I'm so happy I wasn't on live because I was like, whoo, honey, Jason, shut up, let the girl talk. But boy, Tahiri, ooh, she let out some, they're not gems, but I think everyone was like, wait, what? Huh? Because, I guess the guy's name was Battery, the one who had attacked her or assaulted her on TV, on that reality show. So I guess everyone was tuned in because, we wanted to hear her side of the story. Again, there's always three sides to a story: one person's side, the other person's side, and the truth. Okay? So I don't know if this was her first interview regarding this, but okay, it is what it is. So, I guess Jason Lee got the exclusive. All right. So we're trying to understand what was going on with her and Battery. But then Jason asked, because she was saying, I think she had been attacked a few times, but she at the beginning she was alluding because he did ask about Joe, how are they doing, whatever, and she did say if people knew the truth, they would no longer want us together because Jason was like, oh well, Joe is single, well Joe is this, well Joe is that, and Tira's like, no, I mean, uh, and but still, how Jason Lee is. Well, well, Joe is this. Well, Joe is, and she was like, and then finally, Jason Lee asked something, and because she alluded to something, and Jason Lee was like, wait, hold on. So did Joe, or I think he even said, did Joe ever attack you, or were you ever a victim of domestic abuse or whatever violence with Joe? And Terry was like, oh, Jason, but I guess she's a real one, because she kept it real, and she let the truth be known, allegedly. So one, she got her nose broke because someone was trying to send Joe a message, and then I don't know if her ribs were broken before her nose was broke or after her nose was broke. But for whatever reason, she told Joe that she was going to leave and she needed 2 weeks. And I guess the day that she was going to leave, he got her phone and was dragging her by her ankles, and maybe that's when her ribs got broke, but she said, because of this. Now, I don't know if this was, no, this wasn't time when her disc was dislocated. But I'm just like, okay, wow. You know, wow. That's all I could say. You know, no one's perfect, but I just didn't think that Joe Budden was the physical beat him up type of man. But I'm not, I can't say I'm judging, but I'm just like, well, interesting. But you know what? You never know. Because I've been in a few, how can I say it? I've been in a few oh yeah, I've been in a few. And the ones that you least expect or whatever. But I got a mouth and okay, let me just get out of my business. Let's just continue with this or whatever. But yeah, and I was just like, wow, Joe Budden. He's always so calm and um, collected, and I love the way he speaks, and he seems so intelligent. Again, no one's perfect. No one is an angel. You just are, you're just like, wow, really, Joe. It just doesn't seem like he is a violent type of man. I mean, like some men, you're like, ooh, no, you can't. No, I'm not gonna back talk. Nope, nope. No, that's not true because I back I back talk everybody. So maybe that's why I'm single or whatever. But Joe, it doesn't seem like he goes to that level. He goes that low. But you never know. I mean, you just never know how people are. I mean, the way I, portray myself on the video, maybe nothing like how I am in real life. You know what I'm saying? After I take off this makeup, this clown makeup, and this wig, I'm a totally different person. Oh, my eye is like fluttering. You know how it's like, can you see it? Can you see it move? See, it's moving, moving, moving. Oof. Anyway, so I'm just, you know, I congratulate her for getting it out and letting it be known. Um, Now, is this gonna hurt Joe's, podcast and his money flow or whatever? Because Joe, if you haven't forgot, he proposed to Tahiri. He proposed to that girl. Remember in Times Square? And she walked away. That's why. That's why. That's now that makes sense because we were all like, really? But that's why. See, you never know what goes on behind closed door, and not just with relationships. People's health. I just did a video. People dying of colon cancer on Facebook. And it's called a length syndrome, I think, where people have family histories of all these different cancers, and they end up being diagnosed in their 20s or 30s. But health, finance, weight, um, mental issues, physical issues, you know, food. Like, okay, there's not a lot of restaurants. A lot of people can't cook. A lot of people cannot cook. And, kids would eat at school. People would eat at work. I live in Silicon Valley and there's a lot of tech companies and they would feed, their people. But now that people have to eat at home, and a lot of them, they don't have jobs now. So, there's just a lot of stress, a lot of domestic violence, um, a lot of suicide tendencies, um, just a lot of depression, a lot of stress. You never know what people go through. And people call me judgmental, and I am in some areas. I am, you know, um, when people, there's, I don't approve of women dating married men. I just don't. Um, well, I'm not going to do it. I'll just say that. I don't like people serving me in paper plates. I made a post about that. People are still like bewildered, I guess, because they feel I'm judgmental. Okay, I'll take that. Um, but for the most part, I don't like when women don't comb little girls' hair. I cannot stand that. But or take care of the kids. wash the clothes, comb their hair, feed them. But for the most part, you know, I don't know how I appear to be on camera. It's all a facade. I'm a really humble, friendly, caring person until just are just mean and evil. Well, I mean, I don't think people are passively mean and evil in back of me. In back of me. And then, there are some who have issues in front of me and we deal with it. Again, I'm not one of those that are like, oh, oh, I'm so sorry you don't like me. I'm not that type. So I don't know how I appear on camera, but I'm literally I'm not that type. But a lot of people are going through things, and for her to come out and unveil this hurt and you know uh, experience that she has been keeping within her, and she did not divulge it to the public the same way as Nas and who's his ex-wife, Khalees. Khalees. Remember, Jason Lee got that out of Khalees too. I don't know. I I can't judge. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. Um, I'm very, I'm very shocked that Joe Budden is that type of person. But I mean, he is human. Tahiri, I think Tahiri gets a bad name for herself because she seems to be confrontational, aggressive, but her backstory explains why people have that perception of her because she's gone through a lot. And see, that's what people don't understand. Sometimes people are aggressive um, for a reason, or they come off a certain way for a reason. Like my son, sometimes he, says something, whatever, but he's been taunted a lot in his life, and so I understand, why he comes off the way he does. I get it. I get it. I personally have not had that same experience like he has. Um, but I understand. Is it right? No, but I understand. Now, Joe, um, Joe has had did Joe have a little nose problem, or was he on heroin allegedly? He had some type of drug problem because he has, he said it on TV. And I don't know if it was drugs and liquor. I'm not exactly sure, allegedly. But he has had some type of issue. And, Tahira was there for him. But didn't he have someone in her bed or something like that? Something crazy. Something crazy. Yeah. People are human and things happen. You just, when things happen, you're just like, whoa, okay. Well, because I was like, wait, did she just say that Joe beat her up in the video? I put it in the comments. I was just like, wait, what? What? But I guess like a lot of us do. We keep it quiet because it's so hard for a black man out here. You don't want to add icing to the cake, just like with oh girl, what is her name? Megan the Stallion. And Tory Lane, whatever. I did a video. I didn't even know who Tory is. Why this big, huge stallion is with this little midget, I don't know. I still don't understand that. Megan is tall and beautiful. Go body for days. Legs, booty, boobs. Just beautiful. She's with this little boy. She's that don't even make no sense. I don't. Yeah. No, that just doesn't make any sense. I don't. I wish. See, that's what happens when you got someone to guide you or whatever. Because I wish my daughter would bring in some little. Uh, but we still don't know. But yeah, okay. So Megan was trying to, not have the little boy, deported or, whatever. We as black women, we take so much hurt and, you know, um, physical hurt and mental to protect our men. I don't think we give the same protection back from the black man as we give to them. I don't think so. 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 And just imagine all of the other stars who have been attacked. Now, yeah, I know one. I can almost guarantee you. Who's the woman who wants half of that entertainer's salary? I think he's worth 800 million. Oh, not Ice Cube. Who's the guy? My cousin used to mess with him too, way back in the day. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I know that the one who was married to Michelet, or not married. I don't think they were married. Michelet's baby daddy, not Suge Knight, not Ice Cube. Dr. Dre. You know that woman got her. Mm, allegedly, I'll just say allegedly. But and she's not black, but we do a lot. Well, maybe she is. I don't know. We do a lot of protecting. But imagine if we told all of what we have been through, what we go through, and what we're gonna go through. Ooh, it would be a lot uglier than what it really is. A lot uglier for the black man. And I mean, I know that a black man has so much on his shoulders because he's targeted. But we're just gonna have to figure something out. Just as people as a whole, we need to stop being so. I'm not gonna say angry because we got a lot coming after us, but so violent. That's it. We have to be. We have to stop being so violent with each other. And I can say this over and over and over again. We have to stop being so violent with each other. And me, I have to stop. You know, it's not that serious. On Facebook, I said in 2000 or whatever for the year for my birthday. I said after my birthday, I'm gonna stop cursing on Facebook. For one, it's not becoming as an old woman, but two, it's just to me, it's just kind of ignorant. It's in ghetto, just to be cursing every day, curse people out, curse. Now I can tell people off. I can do that without a curse word, but I don't need to be a sailor for the next year or whatever. Not at this age. I may never curse. I love to curse, but I don't like it. I hope that makes sense. I love it, but I don't like it. Um, and I don't want to see black people going at each other, you know, threatening each other, cursing people out, you know, killing people, beating up, fighting. No, we can't be so mentally ill towards each other, but yet come together and be unified. Like, we got to pick the struggle. Either we're going to, continue to go at each other in a savage manner, or we need to come to peace and grips with, what's really going on with our community and heal each other. Like that march on Washington Square, which was rare, what really wasn't really televised. I mean, I think they, put it up for 3 seconds. Oh, there's a march in Washington Square. They didn't give how many people were there or anything like that. They just threw it up. Okay, we did our part, whatever. I we're gonna have to figure it out. That's why I like going to Essence Festival. June 14th in New Orleans, because you see all of these beautiful black people from all over the world, all over the country mostly, but all over the world. There's people come in from London, the London boys, and there's no fighting. Well, not really. Um, people, beautiful. I mean, all kinds. If you like black people, go to the Essence Festival in New Orleans, 4th of July weekend. It didn't happen this year, but I know it's happening next year. And it's just so many gorgeous black people, beautiful, dressed up, partying, eating, relaxing, going to the concerts, going to the little clubs, listening to music, looking at the art, just partying. It's just you just party for 4 days straight, literally 4 days straight. I'm talking 20 hours a day, literally partying. And that's why I like going there, because it's just so beautiful to see us together and just enjoying life. Because you go home and you gotta deal with reality. And I hope that we get it together. Joe Budden, you guys know I love me some Joe Budden, but um, this one threw me. This one threw me. And again, you know, I'm not trying to be judgmental, because Lord knows I have my vices. What is this? Lord knows I have my vices, but I mean, I have my vices. Lord, I got a list as long as the block is long, from here to the sun. So, again, don't get me wrong. I'm not on a high horse, because I don't have a horse, nor do I have a ladder to get up on it. Um, but I guess this is why you don't put people on a pedestal. Hmm. Bye.